I'm tired of going on social media and hearing about the dating scene. People love talking about their dating life for some reason. People keep complaining on the internet like it's their journal. Then here I am complaining about people complaining. So I guess it is what it is. I mean, I get it though. It's rough. You gotta vent out. The dating scene is it's rough. I get it. It just feels like everyone has main character syndrome at this point, and everyone has the weirdest standards and the whole ick thing and just literally everything about it. It's like getting worse as it goes on. Like people just need to relax and like let the date just like flow. And that's like the point of going on dates, is just to like kind of just get to know each other. Like it's I think people try too hard when they do these things. And like honestly, I do think this stuff is going to pass eventually. I don't know when, but I think it's going to, because I think people are going to realize that the system and these algorithms are literally trying to turn us against each other and make us hate each other. But I want to make a video on that, maybe get a little more yappy about that. But anyways, I know when people go on Instagram and TikTok or whatever it is and talk about their dating life, and I know it's rage bait, it's entertainment. They want views. I get it. And sometimes I'm like, are these videos even true? Or like, I don't know. They might be true. I'm assuming they're true. If you're posting these videos on the internet, do you really think people are going to want to date you? Probably not. So I would just say be careful of your digital footprint. People complain about literally everything about the person they're talking to, or just everything, or they don't like something about their personality, they don't something about their behavior. It's just like a never ending cycle. It's like they can't look at anything positive about the person that they've been talking to. Like, coming from a man, you're going to lose money regardless if you're going to go on dates. That's just something you have to accept if you're going to go into this dating scene. It's expensive. It just is. You don't have to go on a date a week, maybe just like once a month. I don't know. You can That's like something you need to figure out. Everything's really expensive right now, so I would say be careful a little bit. Well, this is just assuming you even go on dates, because I know there's videos of people complaining that they can't even go on dates and blah, blah, blah. I would love to get into that video as well, but we're not talking about that today. So, coming from a man, I used to go on dates quite a bit. You can't get mad if you get ghosted. You can't get mad if you paid for their dinner and then they never talk to you again. Like, assuming they're like a gold digger or whatever, people are using you for money, which I mean, it could happen or whatever. Even if it's like a situationship or you're led on, it sucks. Like, I get it. That's just how it is. However, though, you have to get over it, because that's all you can do. That's literally all you can do. Sitting with resentment towards the dating scene isn't going to help you go anywhere. It just is not. If anything, it's going to make everything worse, and then you're never going to be in a relationship. You're never going to get a wife and kids, assuming that's what you guys want, or whoever I'm talking to. Like, if you don't want to date, then don't go on dates. Like, if you want a wife and kids or you want a relationship, then you have to play the game. Like, that's kind of the point. And hopefully you'll find someone who's compatible with you. Like, I'm tired of people just hating each other. Like, hate men, hate women. Like, I don't know, dude. Just get over yourself. Like, shut up. No one cares. Like, I don't know. Take a Xanax or something. Smoke some weed. I don't fucking know. Trust me, it took a while for me to get into a relationship. I'm currently in a relationship. It's like, maybe it's been like 10 months, I think. And I'm still getting used to it, because I was alone for a really long time and I was dating around for probably a couple years before I actually got into a relationship. And I was doing it on and off throughout the years. I'd meet people while I was out, or I would go on dating apps, mainly Hinge, because the other ones didn't really work. I didn't really ever try Bumble, but Tinder was not really it. And then I would probably just go on some dates with through friends. Like, I'd meet people through my friends and stuff like that. And then I would take a break. I would take a break every once in a while. I preferred going on dates probably in the spring and summertime, just because it was easier. I don't know about easier, but like, it's warmer and stuff. So, I mean, something I learned from going on dates is that you have to detach from the outcome and you just have to exist. Like, that's all you can do. If it goes anywhere, then cool. If not, That's also cool. That's how I was able to go on more dates and not get so bummed out and resentful about it. However, social media is always going to social media, so you have to keep that in mind. However, every time I go on social media, though, the thing that I hear is like, if they don't bring me peace, then I don't want to be in a relationship or something along those lines. And every time I hear that, I'm just like, what are you even talking about? That is such a, I don't know, I feel like it's just like not how dating works or like relationships even work. I think it's just a very, I think it's kind of like a shallow way of viewing relationships because, I mean, first off, if you want peace, then you should not be in a relationship like at all. Personally, when I am most at peace is when I'm alone and not in a relationship because one, I have my freedom. I can do whatever I want. I have the money that I want. And if you want peace, then be alone. Like, where do you think peace comes from? It comes from within, not from another person. You have to be okay with being by yourself and being alone with your own thoughts. If you can't do that, then you were never at peace and you are full of malarkey. Can peace come from a relationship? Yeah, it can. However, it's not going to stay that way all the time because that's just not how relationships work. Relationships take effort, and effort is not peace. Sometimes there are times where the relationship is just easy going and everything's going great. And there are times where it's not going so great. There are times in my relationship, I'm like, wow, everything's going swell. And then there are times when I'm like, you are annoying the fuck out of me. Like, leave me alone. I mean, I'm someone who likes a lot of time alone and needs freedom. That's something I've been kind of working on because I guess it's just something you have to get used to. I'm probably the problem and I might have to go to therapy, but who knows? And then there's times when I'm at peace with the relationship. And then there are times when we are arguing and we have disagreements. And then, like, a lot of these people who like say they want this peace from their relationship, these people also want kids. And I'm just like, kids are the complete opposite of peace. Like, are you stupid? Because if you want peace from that, then honestly, if you have kids on top of all of this, you're never going to have peace again. The times when you have peace, when you have kids and a wife or relationship or whatever, is probably times when you're driving to work. And like, even that's not that peaceful because you have to deal with like traffic and stuff. I was watching a video of like the Dry Creek Wrangler School, and the dude was talking about the only time when he had solitude and like had time to think was when he was in the shower. Yeah, your peace is not going to be coming from a relationship or having kids. So I don't know why people keep bringing up this whole peace thing. So if you want peace, just be alone. I don't know if these people just haven't been in a relationship before, or they're just rage baiting, or they're just dumb, or they just want views. And it's probably all of them, but relationships are full of ups and downs, and there are people who are more compatible with you, which makes relationships easier. So it all kind of just depends on who you're dating. However, though, dating is rough, but if you want peace though, just don't get in a relationship.